Hey, what's up, my new Standard Nation? It's TJ coming at you with another episode from Strategic Real Estate Experts. And today, we're talking about how do I select the right home or make sure I select the right home. So a lot goes into that, right? So if you heard some of our other stuff, especially from maybe a month ago now, we talked about your needs versus wants and an analysis of that so that you can kind of understand what you have to have. So definitely need, and then those wants. And how do we combine all that? This is a lot trickier, especially for first-time home buyers, because everything looks great when you're comparing it to a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment with tons of stairs, and now you have a house with your own space. And they all look good. But that's why we sit down with people, and you have to go through that analysis to go, okay, what do we need? What do we want? So what are the things we would like to have, but what is hands down necessary? No, we have to have a 2-car garage. No, we have to have central air. You know what? We can give up the master bath as long as we do have 2 full baths in the house. It's stuff like that and understanding that. But then when you're going out and starting looking at houses, I would say let's start with a wider net, right? Especially right now. But it depends on the market. But start with a wide net. So you're going to start wide and then narrow it down in as you're looking at homes. So when you go look at a ranch, when you go look at a 2-story, when you go look at a colonial, Victorian, whatever that type of house is, a bi-level, tri-level, split level, there's so many different things. You might go in a tri-level. There's people we show tri-levels to. They're like, oh, God, a tri-level. No. Other people are like, oh, my God, I love the tri-level. It's like more space all over, but there's all these stairs. Who cares? And it depends on if they're older or younger. And you have to decide for you how long you're going to be in the house and look at all those things, which is why we talk about all that stuff. Man, I'm talking really fast. But it's looking at all of that and then going, you know what? These houses will work. No, we don't like these ones. Yeah, we could do a ranch or a 2-story, but I really hate the split level ranch. I really have to have at least a 1-car parking spot. I really need to have at least 1.5 baths. And then you're narrowing that search down. It gets a little harder in a market like this, especially for buyers, because you don't have time to wait and look at tons of stuff, but you kind of know when it's the right house. It feels right, you know it's right, and then you jump on it. But then you also know if you miss out on that one, the next time we see something like that, we have to get into it right away. One of the things we try to do is eliminate homes when they're not the right one. If it's not the right house, let's go next. Just take it off the list. Don't think about it again. And then why wasn't it? I want to understand that so that we don't go look at one like that again. We don't go because maybe you don't like that it backs up to a dump out back. So then we understand, let's not do that neighborhood. Or whatever it could be. Maybe it backs up to commercial space and all the houses in this area are surrounded by that. On the flip side, we want to keep track of your top 5. And what's happening to those ones? Are they being sold off? Are they sitting? Why are they sitting? Especially in the market like now. But then it's narrowing, like I said, narrowing that search to here's the ideal homes that fit the needs we want, and then also gives us some of these wants. Like, hey, this one has a fenced yard, but this one has a 2-car garage. We only needed 1. What trade-off do you want? Which one's better based on what you guys want? And what's better resale? So it's looking at all of those things. So it is important to be selective, but if you do find the right one on the first showing, it doesn't mean you shouldn't jump on it because it checks all the boxes on your list, it's in the right area, and it gives you some of those wants that you had. So you really have to understand what you want and also what you need. The needs are more important, but let's get some of those wants too. Just understand you're not going to get all of them. And you have to understand too, if you have one of those champagne tastes on a beer budget, we're going to have to give up maybe a little bit more and be realistic with what we're looking for. So again, it's okay, be selective, but understand your market, where you want to be, and start filtering down so that when the perfect place does come up, you're ready to jump on it and get that house. So again, if you want to know more about what it takes to buy a home, check out knowbeforeyoubuyrealestate.com. Again, you can always call, text, or email me with any questions you ever have, 608-576-0044, or text tj@sreehelp.com. And I know I say this all the time, but please help us get this word out there. Even if you're not looking, there's probably somebody in your circle of people that is looking for a house to buy or sell. And they need help. They need somebody that's going to be on their side. I don't care where it is in the country, but they need somebody that's going to look out for them, that can help put them and their family in the best position possible so they make the right decisions today. So 10 years from now, they're putting the most amount of money in their pocket. They're able to pull a bunch of equity out to pay to put their kid in college or to pay to start that startup business. That's why we do what we do. That's why I love real estate. Well, one, I love to invest in it too, but the relationships we make with people. I want to raise the standard in this industry, and we need to educate more people. So, again, I hope you like, share, follow us, and don't forget to raise your standard, and we'll talk to you soon.